and welcome to the channel. My name is Anna Maria and I will take you through some myths, legends and folklore. And in today's episode I will talk about Valkyries and Norns. A Valkyrie, or Valkyria as they are also called, are female beings from the Norse mythology. The first part of the name Valor means the fallen ones in a battle, whilst the second part, Kyria, is connected to the word Kora, that means choose. So they were chosen to take the fallen warriors' souls either to Freya's folkvanger, which was an army field where Freya ruled, or to Valhalla, which was Odin's abode. A Valkyrie was not to judge any of the soldiers or warriors on the field. They were not to have any opinion of their actions. They were only there to guide their souls to the right place. Valkyries had Old Norse names connected to what they did or what area they were in. For example, Hildur, that stood for battle, Gunnar, that stood for war, or Thunder, that stood for power. Valkyries were not described as attractive beings, at least not from the early materials. Later on though, the Vikings described them in their poems and tales as very attractive beings. So their looks changed over time. They have also been described as demons of death and despair, and that comes from Old English. The Vikings described how the Valkyries were in Valhalla. They said that they were very beautiful and offering them erotic favors and beer and food to their heart's content. The Valkyries were also mentioned in the Poetic Edda, which is a collection of Old Norse poems. A Norn, or a Norna as they are also called, are goddesses of destiny. And as the name suggests, they could meddle in the destiny of any human. They could shape the fate of any human being that existed. According to Snorri Sturluson, who is supposed to have written the Prose Edda, the Norns were related to gods, dwarves and elves. And the humans were closest to fatalism, which is a belief that the humans didn't have free will. You left it all to fate. There are similar beings in Greek mythology and Roman mythology as well. The Norns that have been named are Skuld, that stands for debt or necessity. Skuld was also one of the Valkyries. The second one is Verdandi, that represents the present but also what comes next. The third one is Urd, that stands for fate, but she was also the goddess of the past. Urd is the original Norn, the first Norn, which makes her the oldest one as well. She was the one that decided how long everyone's life was going to be. And when she cut the thread of life of someone, that person died. The Norns were living by the roots of Yggdrasil, which is the tree of life in Norse mythology. By the roots there was a well called Urdarbrunnen, or the Well of Fate, named after the Norn Urd. The Norns used the well to water Yggdrasil so it wouldn't dry up. And that was all for this time. If you liked it, please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget the notifications, and I will see you in the next episode.